maybe I'll do a Liberace style, or maybe like a windswept type of style to kind of bring this down a little bit. And by you know, I have some options I could do. Hi guys, it's the Black Bonsai Guy, and I'm back here again today. Today we will be taking care of this cypress that I picked up last year. Or was it earlier this year? I'm not sure. It's been sitting in this pot. A little bit of back history on it. In my B camera, you guys can't see very well because it's just so tall and it's out of frame. But I'll just profile it around for a second. But this tree was sitting, it's been in this pot since I got it. I bought it from a guy out here locally in Tucson. I noticed that the top, hopefully you guys can see in there, the roots were exposed. I put soil on it because it was so top heavy. When the wind blow, it would knock it over and the soil would always fall out. I've neglected it, which is something you do in bonsai. You have that planned neglection of trees. It adds to the character of it. But it's been sitting outside on the ground with these roots exposed, and we're really starting to get hot now. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and train it up a little bit. I added some rocks to it to hold it in place. I will be leaving these rocks in there. I probably will add some more soil to the top of this to keep that moisture in. Maybe move it to an area that gets a little bit more sun, a little bit more shade, because it does need a little bit of water. It's not dry, but when you touch it, you can feel that, you know, it can use some moisture in the leaves, and you can actually see some of the old leaves are falling off, which is totally normal this time of year based on what we do in Arizona or in Tucson. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with this tree. It has a impressive angle to it. I'm thinking this will be the front of the tree, which you guys are looking at, because I think it just gives you the most twists and turns. But it's too tall. I would like to perhaps get some bend in it. This wood's pretty set. It'd be nice to get some bends in it. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a Liberace style, or maybe like a windswept type of style to kind of bring this down a little bit. And by you know, I have some options I could do. I can go completely this way with it. Take one of these and turn this into the lead, and then kind of do something like that. I think I'm gonna do something different with this one. It's been a while since I physically done a bonsai, even though you see videos always coming out, but it's been a while since I've physically done one. I have quite a few in the chamber. So enough talking, let's get into it. I'm gonna do something dangerous, right? And this is just a freestyle. It's not planned. I tried to draw it out, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I know it's just too high. I want to get this down, turn this into a new leader maybe. Take out some of these. So difficult. It's so difficult. So many different options you can do. Let's just get to it. I want to be able to drive growth in this area to do something, but it also has this nice trunk that's twisting and turning that I think I should take advantage of. But I don't think my wire will hold this in place. Get some turns in it like that. These branches are just not long enough. to bring down. And like I said, I thought about potentially going in a different direction. Just a little too much. Let me think. Definitely can bring these down, but I want to clean all of this up. Let's do that. Let's clean all of this up. All of this needs to be clean. Is this too thin? And when this not gonna, it's gonna be too long before this grows back. I want to at least get some type of direction going on it. So we're moving. And I'm gonna try to do this one quick. I'm not gonna put a lot of time into it. I think a little Liberace style best suits this. Boom. Clean that up a bit. But, you know, Liberace may be the way we want to go with this. Keep it real simple. Really appreciate the twists and turns in this trunk, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this tree is really about appreciating the trunk. And we see, let's take all of this off. All right, so we got this nice trunk here. We see the twists and turns. I can let these grow out and turn them into gins later. Turn some of these branches into gins. See. Yeah, this is gonna be fairly simple. I'm gonna just do a Liberace style on this. It's not gonna look like much coming off, but let's see. This may be one of my most challenging ones. Let's just continue to clean this trunk up a bit. Remove some branches that don't make sense. And let's see what where the tree takes us. Sometimes you just don't know what to do with a bonsai. And this is one that I look at it every time I water. I'm not sure what I wanted to do with it, but now's the time to figure something out. That's why I'm the black bonsai guy. And hopefully I can figure something out that I am satisfied with. And if not, we always have time to get it right. The branch structure looks pretty good. I don't see too much dieback in it. Not too much dieback in it. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to go get a little sheet of paper to kind of draw out something a little bit. So I'm going to take this one here. Let's get rid of this. Do we want to get rid of this? We'll get rid of a couple of branches. So let's go ahead and. So what I did was I took a quick little break and I wanted to do some thinking and drawing. I was going to freestyle this one, but I did not want to risk messing this up. So took a second to just go ahead and draw out a preliminary style. All right. Okay, like that. We'll take this interior branch off for now. Let's go ahead and wrap this all the way through. Bring that down. All right, it's already looking like something. It's already looking like something. Wouldn't you say? So, got that there. I want to accentuate the tree, the trunk line here. So I'm going to put some air in between these branches, because we need to get some air in here. See? Look how desperate it looks now. We're not too desperate, because we just are opening up our cavity a bit, making this understandable, doing 2-branch principle, maybe something like that, or better yet, something like that. I like that better. Let's take that off. We'll do these 2 branches. A little bit of wire. Situate myself, make sure I'm still cute for the camera. You did? That should do it. Let's go ahead on and take care of this one. Wrap the heel here. Boom, boom, boom. Down, down. Come back over. There we go. Maybe one wrap around there. All right. Again, appreciating the curves of this tree. I'm doing it from the back, so I want to make sure that everything looks good here. Let's see. This may be the front. Who knows? So this is the front of the tree, but I kind of like the way it looks on the back. Comes to you a little bit, gives you a little bit more. We're going to take this off because we don't want any bicycling in the future. Some interior branches come off. Just cleaning this up a bit. Let's do some further cleaning. Let's get all of this. Do I need a branch there? Or are you gonna come? We'll come up there. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Let's get this taken care of so you can see. Boom, boom. All right. So I think what we want to do is go ahead and take that off. We want to taking a lot of the branches off at this point. I think what I want to do is get me a branch here. Take this one off there. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let me get this off of here so I can get it lowered to me. I think I'm going to turn this into a limb. So let me clean up all of this down here. All of this on the back end. This will be a limb. Quite a few branches coming out from this spot. So I like this one versus this one. So let's remove this. And unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see a lot of this on camera just based on the height of this tree. We don't need this. Yeah, I do like the break. Let's take this one off. Take that one off. Quite a few on the front side. Boom, boom, boom. Real simple, real easy, real peasy. So maybe a branch there, and then we can do something there. Get a little bit more wire. See, it's not a lot you really got to do to this tree because it has good tree structure. So I'm liking this view versus that view. So I'm thinking this will be the front now. So let's go ahead and strip a tree back a little bit and stick this in the ground. That way I know this is the front of my tree. And that's just too soft right now. Leftover piece of wire. Put this in, flip it over. I know that's my front. A little bit more interesting this way. Let's go ahead. You can smell the sap from this tree coming out right now. And it smells absolutely good. I'm from New Orleans, so we have all types of pines and stuff that grow down there naturally. And you can smell them throughout the year. In Arizona, you really don't get a chance to smell sap like that. At least out here in Tucson. So it's good when I work on my cypress and my pines. Even though my pine tree is dead now, it's good to kind of smell that. It reminds me of being back home in New Orleans. Boom. 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 Let's take this, wrap it over. Boom, boom. There we go. All right. All right, so now we wanna break up this top a little bit. Let me put it back on my, clean this up a little bit. Quick little clean up. Let me go back. Think about this top for a second. I want to break it up a little bit. What I drew out. So I had it coming like this, then a sharp angle in this direction. So we got to get this cleared up to where we can get some branches. Some wire in there. So this is quite a bit of growth. Let's just start clearing some stuff out here. again, we're going for a nice hard angle there. If we can support one. This is tough. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. Yeah, daddy. So we don't want to get denser as we get to the top. We want to still keep some separation between the branches. So we will, I'm just cutting away now so I can get my wire in. Okay, let's get a nice sturdy piece of wire. I'm gonna go something like that. Wire snips. Let's go like that. That way we know we're on money. See if we can get some bend in here. We got two leaders up here, splits. So let's see. If I break this and I go straight up. Let me look at it the way I drew it. So if I break this here and I go straight up in this direction, let me move this wire out the way, come up to here, wrap around. Okay. And then I had my setup going like that. So this will come off. We don't need this now. I'll cut it back there. Allow it to die back some. There we go. It's filling out. It's filling out beautifully. I never knew what I was gonna do with this tree. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, but I think now I have direction. Sometimes you just gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying, with these trees. You just gotta get to it and do it. I thought about this for at least 5 months. Hey Jonathan, what are you gonna do about this tree? It's too tall to be a conventional bonsai, but you can turn anything into bonsai. So this is kind of a mix between Liberace and maybe informal upright. I don't know. Kind of making up rules, making up things. I crushed the branch. I crushed the branch, folks. We might lose. Nah, we should still lose it. The KVM should still be attached. But just to ensure, I'm going to use this heavy duty wire to go right underneath it so it can sit there. Yeah. There we go. Should be good to go. All right. Let's look at our bin. Clean up this area a bit. And then we can focus on doing some final trims. rewrap this side. Gotta rewrap this. But that was anchored that way. Let's come over the top. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Let's take this wire off and reassess. Do we even need this one here? We got something there. Let's take this off. Take that bad boy off. Bird should be able to fly through it as Peter Chung says. So let's reassess that. Maybe even take this off. Bring up the branches higher. We'll keep that one. Get rid of this. We will get rid of this back one. Okay. Clean this up a bit. We don't really need this one. We got branches here, we got branches there. Now we just let the top grow out. So this is the top of the tree. Oops. Let's make sure we don't damage this. Where are my pliers? Get your wire like that. Nice little angle. And when this grows out, we'll wire that up. But this is the front of the tree. Now we just need to focus on bringing it down. Bringing it down in this direction. Right there. And bringing this up. So let's see how that looks. How could we get that? Oh, we got a little loop right here with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend that up. You following me? I got a whole bunch of spare wire here. So I'm just gonna take this and make a loop. Flatten that out a little bit. And I'm gonna place that there. Crank that down. Just kind of bend that back so it can't come off. And I'm gonna pull this down. Use all this spare wire. So what we'll do is we will tie this wire together so it has some structural support. Boom, boom. Come on, baby, tie together. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. Bringing it down. And the whole purpose is to get this to where we can get it a nice little hole or something here. So let's see what we can do. So I got this, remember I put this in the front. I can technically tie those two together with another piece of wire using the scraps. I tell you guys, never throw your scraps away. And this is why, because you could always come back in the end and use this stuff. So we're gonna tie these two together. Taking the two and making one with your pliers. Make sure you get a nice bond. And twist, twist. Bring them bad boys together like that there. Twist, twist. All right. And let's see if we can join these two together. Do we have enough slack? Do we have enough slack? I think we do. Don't worry, you're not hurting the tree right now. You're just giving the tree some options. So we're gonna bend that bad boy like that. It might be too aggressive. Unless we can, like the point really should be, we don't want it that low, so we gotta loosen up somehow. So let's undo this. We don't want it to come that low. We don't want it that low. So let's back off some of that tension a bit. Maybe something like that. I think that's about where we want it. So let's see if we have another piece that we can use to get this done. So I'm just gonna go back into here. Let's do a little hook on this wire. Already got one here. Bring that in. Come on, baby. There we go. I think that's a better angle. See if we can get these two to work together. Still too low. I'm gonna have to join another piece of wire to it, which is no problem. Let's just go ahead on and join this to it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Switch it. And now let's see, what are we looking at? About right there. It popped on me. That's cool, that's cool. That's cool. Just take it, make another loop, so where it can loop into something else, and then go back to what you was doing. We do not stop. We get the job done. All right. Boom. Let's just put a plier on there to hold that in one direction. Put a plier to hold the other one in the other direction. And let's look at this again. I think this is going to be the front, like we said. So what we want to do now is we just want to add some more tension here to get this in line. And one of the ways you can do that, you just take your pliers and you do that, pinch, pinch and pinch, pinch and pinch, pinch and pinch, bring it down. I think that's about where we want it. And then bend it like that. I think we need to tighten this up a little bit. Boom, boom, squeeze. There we go.